A sudden urge to rewrite a long-term plan might clash violently with the practical needs of those around you right now. Tensions are rising between the need for personal recognition and the heavy weight of professional obligations that seem to multiply. The emotional landscape is currently being agitated by a sharp square between the Moon and Uranus. This Tuesday, January 6, 2026, the Moon in Leo demands the spotlight, while a massive concentration of planets in Capricorn insists on discipline and structure. Jupiter in Cancer remains in a powerful retrograde position, pulling our focus back toward internal security and ancestral roots. Madame Zodiac observes these clashing forces with the steady gaze of one who knows that friction often precedes a necessary breakthrough. While some signs will find the courage to break free from outdated traditions, others may fall into the trap of ego-driven confrontations. The path through this high-voltage day depends entirely on how one balances the fire of the heart with the ice of the mountain. My brave Aries friends, I see you standing at the dawn of a very intense and productive day. Tuesday, January 6, 2026, arrives with a sharp focus on your long-term ambitions and how they align with your personal joy. Mars, your fiery ruler, is currently stationed at 16 degrees 54 minutes of Capricorn, driving you toward professional excellence with unyielding force. This placement in the sign of the Goat makes you feel like you are climbing a steep cliff with heavy boots, yet your stamina remains unmatched. You are feeling the heat of the triple conjunction with the Sun and Venus, which adds a layer of sophisticated charm to your raw power. It is a moment where your actions speak much louder than your words, especially in the workplace or public eye. Your energy today is like a sports car trying to drive through a library, fast and loud, but somehow getting the job done. The Moon crosses your house 5, the one of creativity and self-expression, making you crave recognition for your unique talents. This lunar energy in Leo wants you to shine and be celebrated, but the Capricorn planets are asking for a structured plan rather than just a show. You might find yourself wanting to lead a project or start a new hobby that requires both passion and discipline. Try to schedule at least 30 minutes of pure, unstructured play to satisfy this Leo moon and keep your spirits high. The Sun conjunction Mars gives you a massive boost of physical energy that can either build a skyscraper or start a fire if not directed. This aspect is perfect for tackling the most difficult and physically demanding tasks on your to-do list before the sun sets. However, the Moon square Uranus might throw a wrench in your financial plans or a creative vision you held dear. Expect a sudden change in schedule or an unexpected message that requires you to pivot your strategy quickly. Your patience today might rival that of a toddler waiting for dessert, so remember to breathe deeply. Celestial recommendation: focus on your creative output, but keep a tight grip on your budget to avoid impulsive spending. You should verify all your financial transactions twice today, as Uranus loves to create digital glitches. Protecting your personal time is just as important as meeting your professional deadlines under this heavy sky. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My sweet Taurus, the stars are whispering secrets of both stability and necessary change to your soul today. The energy of January 6, 2026 asks you to look closely at your foundations and the walls you have built around your heart. Venus, your graceful ruler, sits at 16 degrees 7 minutes of Capricorn, emphasizing a very serious and committed approach to your relationships and values. You are looking for value that lasts a lifetime, not just a fleeting moment of pleasure or a temporary fix. This transit encourages you to invest in long-term beauty, perhaps by organizing your workspace or refining your personal style with classic pieces. With Venus nestled between the Sun and Mars, your desires are both clear and highly motivated by a sense of duty. You might find yourself arguing with a cushion about where it belongs, and honestly, the cushion might be winning the debate. The Moon crosses your house 4, the one of home and family, bringing your emotional focus to your private sanctuary and roots. You might feel a strong urge to redecorate your living room or simply retreat into the comfort of your 4 walls away from the world. This is a vital time to nurture your roots and perhaps reconnect with a family member who shares your grounded perspective. Spend some time tonight clearing physical clutter to help clear your mental space and invite fresh energy into your home. Saturn sextile Uranus provides a rare and helpful bridge between tradition and innovation in your life right now. You have the unique chance to update an old habit without losing the security it provides you on a daily basis. Meanwhile, the Moon square Uranus in your own sign suggests a sudden internal shift in how you see your personal identity. It might feel like your inner world is having a small earthquake, but it is only to settle the soil for better growth. Even your morning coffee can feel like it is having a transformative experience under these cosmic currents. Daily advice: prioritize your domestic peace and allow yourself to be surprised by your own changing needs and desires. Make sure to check the locks and the stove before you leave the house, as your mind might be elsewhere. Peace is found in the small rituals you perform with love and consistency. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My lovely Geminis, your mind is a whirlwind of structured thoughts and ambitious ideas on this chilly January day. This Tuesday finds you navigating a sea of information that requires a very steady hand at the helm of your intellect. Mercury, your quick-witted ruler, is currently at 7 degrees 7 minutes of Capricorn, grounding your usually airy ideas into concrete and workable reality. You are thinking about the long game and how your words can build a lasting legacy for your future self. This isn't a day for small talk or gossip. You want conversations that have weight, purpose, and measurable results. Your logic is exceptionally sharp, helping you solve complex problems that have been lingering since the start of the year. Your brain is currently behaving like a library where all the books are being reorganized by a very strict librarian. The Moon crosses your house 3, the one of communication and local environment, highlighting your need to express your ideas with creative flair. You might find that your neighbors or siblings have more to say than usual, requiring your full attention and diplomacy. This transit makes you a magnetic speaker, provided you don't let the Leo Moon's drama overshadow the Capricorn facts you possess. Take detailed notes during your meetings today, as a brilliant idea might slip away if it is not captured immediately. Sharing your knowledge with others will bring a sense of satisfaction that purely solitary work cannot provide today. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer is creating a subtle tension with your ruler, asking you to reconsider how you share your resources. You might feel a pull between wanting to save for a rainy day and wanting to invest in a new learning experience. The Saturn sextile Uranus transit helps you find a technological solution to an old communication problem that has bothered you. Use this window to update your digital tools, software, or even your social media presence to reflect your new goals. The stars advise putting your phone in cosmic mode if the notifications start to overwhelm your peace of mind. Celestial recommendation: speak your truth with authority, but remain open to the unconventional and surprising ideas of those around you. Double-check your emails for typos before hitting send, as Mercury in Capricorn demands perfection. Your words have the power to build bridges or walls today, so choose them with great care. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. My cherished Cancers, your heart is beating in sync with the deep rhythms of the Earth and the bright pull of the Moon. This Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, puts a significant emphasis on your sense of security and what you truly value in life. The Moon, your celestial ruler, is currently moving through the fiery and expressive sign of Leo at 27 degrees 11 minutes. This position pushes you to step out of your protective shell and claim some recognition for the hard work you do behind the scenes. You might feel a bit more dramatic than usual, perhaps wanting to treat yourself to something luxurious or high quality. Your intuition is functioning at a high level, but it is being filtered through a lens of pride and self-worth today. You are like a crab wearing a tiny golden crown, feeling very regal, but still needing your quiet moments. The Moon crosses your house 2, the one of finances and personal resources, urging you to take a long look at your bank account. The Capricorn Sun and planets are demanding a strict budget, while the Leo Moon wants to spend on something that makes you feel special. Finding the middle ground between these two energies is your main mission for the next 24 hours. It is an excellent day to negotiate a contract or ask for what you are worth in a professional setting. Practical tips include reviewing your subscriptions and cutting out anything that no longer serves your current lifestyle or goals. Jupiter remains retrograde in your own sign, keeping your focus on internal expansion and emotional healing from the past. This transit suggests that the greatest riches you possess are actually found within your memories and your capacity for empathy. However, the moon square Uranus warns of a sudden expense or a change in your financial status that you didn't see coming. Stay flexible and don't let a temporary dip in your resources affect your long-term sense of self-esteem or safety. Daily advice: invest in your own talent and security, but avoid making any major emotional purchases until the moon shifts signs. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My beloved Leos, the spotlight is shining directly on you today, even if the rest of the world seems preoccupied with work. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, is a day of high energy and personal revelation as you navigate the celestial currents. The Sun, your magnificent ruler, is at 16 degrees 10 minutes of Capricorn, forcing you to channel your natural brilliance into practical and disciplined channels. You are being asked to lead not just with charisma, but with a solid plan and a commitment to excellence. This Capricorn influence might feel a bit restrictive to your fiery nature, but it is exactly what you need to succeed. Your ambition is peaking, and you have the stamina to see a difficult project through to its final completion. You are currently the CEO of your own life, and the board of directors is expecting a very detailed report. The moon crosses your house 1, the one of identity and physical appearance, heightening your sensitivity to how others perceive you. You feel a strong need to express your authentic self and perhaps change something about your personal style or image. This is a powerful time for a first impression, as long as you remain grounded and don't let your ego run the show. People are naturally drawn to your warmth today, so use this influence to build alliances rather than just seeking applause. Remember that true leadership involves listening just as much as it involves speaking your mind with authority. The Sun conjunction Venus and Mars in your house of service suggests that your identity is currently tied to how well you can perform. You might feel a bit of pressure to be perfect, but remember that even the Sun has spots and still manages to shine. The moon square Uranus might bring a sudden disruption to your personal plans or a surprising comment from a partner. Stay poised and don't let a minor detour ruin your grand entrance into the day's main events. Celestial recommendation: focus on your personal presentation and lead by example in all your professional and social interactions today. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My dear Virgos, you are finding strength in the silence and the subtle details that others often overlook today. This Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, invites you to go inward and process the many changes happening in your external world. Mercury, your precise ruler, is at 7 degrees 7 minutes of Capricorn, which perfectly aligns with your natural need for order and efficiency. You are able to see the structural flaws in any vibe play and offer the exact corrections needed to make it work. Your communication style is direct, professional, and highly effective, making you the go-to person for complex tasks. This transit encourages you to finish any paperwork or administrative duties that have been piling up on your desk lately. You are like a master watchmaker today, focusing on the tiny gears that make the whole machine run smoothly. The moon crosses your house 12, the one of spirituality and the subconscious, suggesting a need for solitude and quiet reflection. You might feel more tired than usual, as your psychic sponges are soaking up the intense energy of the Capricorn planets. This is an ideal moment for meditation, journaling, or simply taking a long walk in nature to recharge your batteries. Pay attention to your dreams tonight, as they may contain practical solutions to the problems you face during the day. Taking a break from social media will do wonders for your mental clarity and overall sense of well-being right now. Saturn in Pisces is casting a serious gaze towards your sign, reminding you that boundaries are a form of self-care. You don't have to solve everyone else's problems, even if you are the only one who knows how to do it. The moon square Uranus might disrupt your routine, but it is also a chance to break free from a habit that limits you. Daily advice: honor your need for rest and use your sharp intellect to organize your inner world before tackling the outer one. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My lovely Libras, your social world is buzzing with a mix of serious business and creative inspiration today. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, asks you to balance your personal desires with the needs of the groups you belong to. Venus, your charming ruler, is at 16 degrees 7 minutes of Capricorn, making you more pragmatic about your relationships and social standing. You are not interested in superficial connections right now. You want friends and partners who are reliable and ambitious. This transit gives you a very professional aura, allowing you to navigate high-stakes social situations with grace and authority. You are looking for the power couple energy in all your dealings, whether they are romantic or strictly business-oriented. Your diplomacy is your greatest weapon today, helping you smooth over any friction in your professional network or friend group. The moon crosses your house 11, the one of the collective and future goals, highlighting your role within your community. You might be asked to lead a committee or organize a social event that requires both creativity and a strict budget. This lunar energy in Leo makes you want to be the heart of the group, but the Capricorn planets remind you to stay focused on the objective. It is a great day for networking, provided you have a clear goal in mind for every conversation you start. Practical tips include updating your professional profile or reaching out to a mentor who can offer structured guidance for your future. The Sun conjunction Mars in your sector of home and family might create some tension between your private life and your public goals. You might feel like you are trying to be in two places at once, so prioritize your time with extreme care today. The Moon square Uranus could bring a sudden change in a group project or a surprising revelation from a friend. Celestial recommendation: collaborate with those who share your long-term vision and don't be afraid to take a leadership role in your community. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell.
My beloved Scorpios, your focus is laser sharp and directed toward the highest peaks of your professional life today. This Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, is a day where your hidden power can finally be transformed into visible and lasting success. Mars, your traditional ruler, is at 16 degrees 54 minutes of Capricorn, providing you with incredible discipline and a strategic mind that is 5 steps ahead. You are moving with quiet confidence, making moves that are designed for long-term impact rather than immediate gratification. This placement in the house of communication and local environment means your words carry a heavy weight of authority and conviction. You might find yourself negotiating a deal or presenting a plan that requires both passion and cold, hard facts to succeed. Your intensity today is like a deep-sea diver searching for gold. You are not afraid of the pressure or the dark. The moon crosses your house 10, the one of authority and career, putting your professional reputation under the cosmic microscope. You feel a strong urge to be seen as a leader and to receive the recognition that your hard work truly deserves. This Leo Lune wants you to take a bow, while the Capricorn planets are already looking at the next mountain to climb. Use this energy to showcase your achievements, but keep your speech humble and focused on the collective progress of your team. It is a perfect day for a meeting with a boss or a high-level client who appreciates a serious and dedicated approach. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer is helping you refine your inner philosophy and how it influences your public life and career choices. The Moon square Uranus might bring a sudden shift in your domestic life that requires you to step away from your work for a moment. Stay calm and use your natural problem-solving skills to handle the unexpected without losing your professional cool or focus. Daily advice: claim your authority with confidence and use your strategic mind to overcome any sudden obstacles in your path. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps.
My adventurous Sagittarius friends, your eyes are on the horizon, but your feet are being asked to stay firmly on the ground today. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, brings a fascinating blend of high-minded philosophy and the need for practical application in your life. Jupiter, your expansive ruler, is currently retrograde in Cancer at 20 degrees 37 minutes, pushing you to look inward for growth rather than across the globe. You are reconsidering your emotional attachments and how they either support or hinder your personal freedom and sense of adventure. This is a time of profound internal expansion, where you are learning that the greatest journeys are often the ones we take within ourselves. Your optimism is still present, but it is tempered by a new sense of responsibility toward your loved ones and your own past. You are like an explorer who has stopped to draw a map of the territory they have already covered before moving on. The moon crosses your house 9, the one of travel and higher learning, sparking a desire for new experiences and intellectual stimulation. You might feel a sudden urge to book a trip or sign up for a course that promises to broaden your perspective on the world. This Leo moon energy wants you to experience life in a big way, but the Capricorn sun reminds you to check your budget first. It is an excellent day for writing, publishing, or any activity that involves sharing your unique wisdom with a larger audience. Practical tips include organizing your travel documents or creating a study schedule that allows for both focus and creative exploration. Saturn sextile Uranus helps you find a stable way to integrate a radical new idea into your daily work or health routine. The moon square Uranus might bring a sudden change in your daily schedule or a surprising piece of news from far away. Celestial recommendation: expand your mind through study and reflection, but keep your daily affairs in order to avoid unnecessary stress. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell.
My resilient Capricorns, the universe is centering its energy on you, giving you the power to transform your life from the inside out. This Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, is a powerhouse day for you, with the Sun, Venus, and Mars all gathered in your sign. Saturn, your disciplined ruler, is at 26 degrees 30 of Pisces, softening your edges and adding a layer of spiritual intuition to your practical nature. You are learning to balance your legendary work ethic with a deeper understanding of the unseen forces that shape your reality. This transit encourages you to trust your gut feelings just as much as you trust your spreadsheets and your long-term strategic plans. You are currently the architect of your own destiny, and the foundation you are building today is designed to last for decades. Your patience today rivals that of a mountain, steady and unmoving even when the winds of change blow hard around you. The moon crosses your house 8, the one of transformation and shared resources, bringing deep emotional matters to the surface for final resolution. You might find yourself dealing with taxes, inheritances, or deep psychological patterns that are ready to be shifted and healed. This is a powerful time for intimacy and for having those difficult conversations that lead to a stronger and more authentic bond. The Leo moon in this sector wants a dramatic breakthrough, while your Capricorn sun prefers a slow and steady process of change. Use this energy to let go of a habit or a belief that no longer serves your highest good or your professional ambitions. The Sun conjunction Venus and Mars in your sign makes you incredibly magnetic and highly motivated to achieve your personal goals. The moon square Uranus might bring a sudden financial surprise or a shift in a shared project that requires your immediate attention. Daily advice: embrace the process of inner change and use your current personal power to manifest your most ambitious and heartfelt goals. For a deeper understanding, consider checking your rising sign and Venus sign as well. To stay connected to your daily horoscope, subscribe, leave a like, and turn on the notification bell. My visionary Aquarius friends, your focus is shifting toward the people who mirror your soul and challenge your intellect today. Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, highlights the delicate dance between your need for independence and your desire for meaningful connection. Uranus, your innovative ruler, is retrograde at 27 degrees 48 minutes of Taurus, continuing to shake up your sense of material security and personal values. You are being asked to find stability in change and to redefine what truly matters to you on a fundamental, earthy level. This retrograde period is excellent for reviewing your finances and finding unconventional ways to increase your resources without losing your freedom. You are like a scientist conducting an experiment on your own life, observing the results with a detached and curious mind. Your ideas are ahead of their time, as usual, but today you might find a way to make them practical and useful for others. The moon crosses your house 7, the one of others and partnerships, bringing your relationships into sharp and sometimes dramatic focus. You might feel a strong pull toward a partner or a close friend who demands your full attention and creative energy today. This Leo moon wants warmth and appreciation in relationships, but the Capricorn planets in your subconscious sector might make you feel more reserved. Finding the balance between being a supportive partner and maintaining your own private space is your main challenge for the day. It is a great day for a serious conversation about the future of a partnership, whether it is romantic or professional in nature. Saturn sextile Uranus provides a rare moment of harmony between your need for structure and your urge for radical, life-altering change. The moon square Uranus suggests a sudden emotional outburst or a surprise from a partner that could catch you completely off guard. Celestial recommendation: listen to the needs of others without losing your own sense of self, and stay open to unexpected shifts in your connections. To gain a more complete picture, the rising sign and Venus sign can add useful context. If you want to keep receiving your daily horoscope, subscribing and hitting the bell really helps. My gentle Pisces, you are finding magic in the mundane and beauty in the rhythms of your daily life today. This Tuesday, January 6th, 2026, asks you to bring your spiritual wisdom down to earth and apply it to your health and work. Neptune, your ethereal ruler, is currently moving through your own sign, heightening your sensitivity and your connection to the divine. You are feeling everything more deeply than usual, which can be both a gift and a challenge in a world that demands practical results. The strong Capricorn energy in the sky acts as a container for your vast emotions, helping you channel your dreams into reality. You are like a poet who is learning to balance their checkbook, finding a strange kind of peace in the order of numbers and facts. Your intuition is your compass, but the stars are asking you to use a very practical map to navigate the day's events. The moon crosses your house 6, the one of health and daily service, urging you to take better care of your physical vessel and your work environment. You might feel an urge to organize your desk, start a new wellness routine, or simply be more mindful of your daily habits. This Leo moon wants you to enjoy your work and feel proud of your contributions, even the small ones that go unnoticed. Practical tips include drinking more water, taking short breaks to stretch, and focusing on one task at a time to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Saturn in your sign, sextile Uranus, helps you ground a radical new vision into a workable and stable long-term plan for your future. You have the discipline now to make a dream come true, provided you are willing to do the hard, daily work required. The moon square Uranus might bring a sudden disruption to your work schedule or a surprise regarding a health matter. Daily advice: focus on the small details of your day and trust that your consistent efforts are leading you toward a significant breakthrough. For extra insight, take a moment to look at your rising sign and your Venus sign. Never miss your daily horoscope again. Subscribe, like, and activate the bell. This Tuesday, January 6, 2026, marks a pivotal moment where collective structures are tested by the raw power of individual self-expression. The moon in Leo creates a vibrant but challenging square to Uranus and Taurus, sparking a sudden desire for liberation from material or emotional constraints. Meanwhile, the heavy concentration of planets in Capricorn, led by a triple conjunction of the Sun, Venus, and Mars, demands absolute accountability and strategic patience from everyone. Jupiter retrograde in Cancer continues to pull the collective consciousness back toward the importance of internal foundations and ancestral wisdom. The day puts at stake the delicate balance between the need to be seen as a unique individual and the duty to serve the larger goals of the community. Friction between the old ways of doing things and the urgent call for innovation becomes the primary catalyst for growth in every professional and personal sphere. Madame Zodiac observes the stars and sees that true power lies not in the sudden outburst, but in the sustained effort of the climb. Every choice made under this high-voltage sky carries the weight of the future, inviting a deeper look into what truly deserves our loyalty. Don't forget to check your tomorrow's forecast to stay aligned with the stars.